Hello there. So excited to welcome you back to my channel, or if you're new, thank you for joining. Today I'm going to do a little bit of functional planning in my decorative planner. And if you haven't watched my videos before, I do like to my planner to be pretty, but what I'm using it for is functional planning because I need to keep my life organized. I've always been super busy as a mom of 4 and running a business, and now newly remarried with 6 kiddos, 3 of whom are still at home, and recovering from illness. And so I do stay busy, even if I've just been doing doctor appointments for the last several months. Well, and getting married, that took a lot of time. But I'm excited to share with you guys today because I feel like a lot of times you see how to decorate the planner, but not necessarily how to plan in the planner, at least in the videos that come up in my feed. And so I like actually learning about how people plan in their planner. So I was just about to sit down and plan. I got my cup of coffee and I was thinking, you know what? I'm just gonna start recording. So that's what I'm doing today. So if I take little breaks for sips of coffee, that's what I'm doing. But let's open this up and get started. So of course I like it to look pretty and have this beautiful cover from Jane's Agenda in here. And it just makes me happy to just open it and see it looking all pretty. But it's not just pretty, it's functional. I've got one of my favorite pens here, the Friction Erasable, and not sponsored by anybody. This is just my favorite. And generally I use these guys in here. This is my little collection of what I use in my planner. I color code so that I can see at a glance what I'm looking at, and I'll go into that a little bit, but all of these are just the Friction erasable pens. So I'll set these aside for now, and let's open it up. So when I start with my planning process, ideally I would just start by flipping through here and looking at things that make me feel happy, like this cat that looks like my cat that passed away last month. And my little vision boards and stuff, but it's not always the ideal. So usually I will just flip here to my tab that says this week. So my tabs, I think we can see in my last video, I thought we could see them and we couldn't. So this time I think we can see them. So vision boards, notes, in progress, reference, catch-all. I'll go into these probably in a different video, but what I usually flip to is this week. And so this is this current week. You can see I was much busier earlier in the week. I'm going to take this page out. These are wonderful. I can't remember where I got them right now. I'm sure I say in one of my older videos, but they're so handy. And don't use them as top. I use them as bottom tabs because it's easier to see them when you're sitting down. Like I wouldn't be able to peek over and see them if they were up here. So set that aside as well. You can see I was a lot busier in the beginning half of the week and did not really have a lot happening in the end of the week, which is kind of purposeful because I am trying to make sure I'm giving myself time to rest. So let's flip to the new week. All right, here's the new week. I gotta figure out what sticker is sticking between those because that's gonna bug me. But so you can see it is decorated. I do have a little bit of fall theme because I love that. And so I've got written in some of my appointments and shoot. I didn't think this through because I'm recording with my phone and I use my phone in my video, not in my videos. I use my phone to do my, I guess you would say pre-planning. Like if I'm out and about and I miss scheduling an appointment, I always put it in my phone and then I transfer it from my phone. That's my first tip for planning. I love a paper planner, but I don't want to haul a paper planner around with me no matter how small it is. I'm not going to sit there and flip it open and write down an appointment. The phone is so convenient, like if I'm at my doctor's office or whatever. So let me just I'm going to So where the other place I pre-plan is in here, and just making sure, okay. So this week is going to be busy because I've got that conference happening. The kids don't have school. Got my physical therapy, got an event, and I'm trying to drive to go see my twinsies. They live like 2 hours from me, and just figuring out if I should do that on Tuesday or Wednesday. And also I need to move my wax schedule back, okay, I'm trying to figure out where to put that. So, okay, I really don't think I'm missing anything else in here because I've been trying to minimize how many like health appointments I'm having so I can just give myself time to rest in between, and that's physical health and mental health. So, alrighty, I'm just thinking out loud now, if I'm gonna drive to see my boys, I probably might be easier to do it on Wednesday after my physical therapy, and just, I already have this, so I have nothing scheduled in the evening. So yeah, I think I'm gonna try to move my wax appointment to this day. Okay, so, and of course I would do that on my phone too, but I just looked a little bit beforehand and I'm pretty sure that was still available. So hopefully I'm not just erasing. And this is why I love the friction pens, right? Because I can just erase it. So I'm erasing my wax appointment out of here. I'm going to move it to here because this is when I'm going to get it scheduled. And then I will go see my boys here. So let me just go over a little bit of how I color code. So I do blue for personal appointments, pink for my business stuff since I'm a Mary Kay girl, orange for family stuff, you can see the no school here, and green for social media. And then just recently I've started, because I want to do pretty much what I've done the majority of my career, except for these last few years where I was trying to figure out using different types of planners, and I was trying all the different things to try to figure out what kind of planner would work best for me, and decided on hourly since it's very similar to what I always used in Mary Kay, which was a weekly plan and where I could block out times. So putting my appointments in first, things like with the kids, like knowing that there's no school, or my conference, knowing I'm going to be out of town. And then, like I said, my personal appointments are dark blue, but I think I'm going to put like my plans in my light blue. So if I'm going to plan to do something for myself, whether it's a like exercise, I like doing something called chakra dance in the morning. It's really fun. But like, so if I'm going to do something like my personal plans, it's not necessarily an appointment, but it's what I want to do for the day, I'm going to schedule it with blue. And so I'm just going to put here though, because if I'm going to go see my twinsies, that's a family thing. So I'm going to put it in orange. So if my physical therapy is at 9:45, I should be able to get out of here by 11. So I will just put drive to see twins. And since I can probably, I know I've got to let stuff out of my storage shed so that I'm not continuing to pay for a storage unit in the other town, because I moved from where I used to live to where I live now last summer, not this previous one, but the summer before, and I've been paying for this storage shed. I need to get all my stuff out of there, so I will go to the storage shed, but I also probably want to see, like, of course, my boys while I'm in town, maybe my mom and a couple friends. So I will probably try to put a few more things here in the schedule before I head home again. But so basically that's what I'm doing. I'm just going to put that for the day, even though I will add in probably in my notes here to-dos, like, I might even just pull this out to make it easier to write in, but empty out storage unit. And I'm sure there's other things I want to do, like one of my customers loves getting all of my packing peanuts. I have all these extra packing peanuts, and her husband does like a drop ship business. So whenever I have extra ones, I will drop them off for her. So since I'm going to be in that town, I will drop off packing peanuts for Lauren. And I'm sure there's lots of other things that are going to get added to this, because whenever I go to where I used to live, there's always a bunch of stuff to do, like, you know, dropping off stuff for customers, doing stuff with family. So I probably, if I schedule something like, oh, I'm going to have lunch with my mom, I'll put that in here. But then the to-dos are going to go up here. So one thing I'll also do is just kind of like brainstorm, like looking at the schedule and looking at how the second half of the week is super packed. I know I'm going to want to do my own proactive stuff here on the first 2 days of the week, especially Monday, because I have nothing scheduled, which almost never happens. So I'm so excited. There's nothing on Monday, so that can be like a whole day for myself. And I would probably spend that doing like planning for future videos and just probably doing like my own little dream workshop with myself that I've been trying to do since back here. Well, you know, no longer than that. Anyways, been trying to do it for a little while. So I have set time here to just take a whole day just to do stuff for myself that I need to do. So that that's going to be Monday. Now, normally I have a spot that says dinners, and I didn't leave a spot for this week. And also, if I'm driving, like my husband's just gonna have to figure out dinner on this day, and then because I won't be back in time for it, and then over the weekend I just won't be here for dinner. So I think maybe I just won't plan dinners this week, because I got excited about my decorations and didn't leave a spot for planning dinners. Or I could put them up here, because there's just a few, I don't know. I think I'm just not going to worry about planning dinners this week. I'll just put it in my phone or something, because yeah, I just loved all the decorations, and yeah, didn't leave room. That's the problem with decorative planning. So as I'm going through here and thinking about, okay, so I know I want to plan this to be like a session to just get stuff that I want to get done, that I need to get done. But any to-dos that I know need to get done are going to put in here. And so in the beginning of the month, I have this part where I have carried over some things probably from last month, and then just did also a brain dump in the beginning of the month for family things, personal things, business things, and social media things that I want to do during the month. So I will check back to here and see if there's anything I still need to do. And yes, there's a lot. Okay, wait, let me check off some of the things I did do. I did finish going through my clothes and take a box to Goodwill. Good job, me. My health history. I kind of changed my mind about needing to do that, so I'm going to cross that just all the way off. I did do my neurology intake forms, and these things I haven't done. Okay. So yeah, there's a few. So several of these I will probably, what I'm going to do is then, what's easier than looking at this and then flipping the whole page and trying to remember is to just take this over here and actually see, okay, where can I fit this in? Now, something I know I'm going to need to do for this week is plan a class, because I'm guessing I will probably be teaching a class at this conference. So I'm going to have to take a little bit of time, probably Monday on my project day, to plan that class. So I'm just going to go ahead and write that in here is plan class for fall retreat. Because that's something that isn't going to happen when it's busier. So my other, yeah, I did not. I think what I'm going to do is also, might not finish doing all my tax stuff, but I'm going to contact my accountant and just find out my next steps. Let's see. There's a few different things, but you guys get the gist of it, and I'm not gonna like bore you with like sitting here while I think about everything. But basically what I'm doing is, as I write things down, kind of color coding what they are so I can see at a glance what I'm doing. It also helps me to be able to like look back and see where my time is going. I'm just gonna put this back in here. But like I can look at this and there's no green, so I know I didn't do anything planner related, except for, I think I did put my planner video. I guess I did. Oh, wait. I don't know. When did I make my last planner video? That's funny. Okay, maybe my extra planner that I don't know what to do with should be my social media planner, because I did not put, yeah. Okay, anyways, but I can see I've done stuff for my business, personal stuff, family stuff, you know, those kind of things in here. And the reason it's important to me is that in the past, when I was younger and super busy as a single mom with 4 kiddos running a business, I would have zero blue time. There would be like nothing that was for me personally. It would be all about taking kids to appointments or working. And I had to learn the hard way of basically getting super sick that I need to actually take time for myself. And so now you guys can see there's so much blue. I do prioritize that, but that just kind of keeps me accountable to myself. So that's one of the reasons I love color coding things is that I'm staying accountable to myself. It breaks up what I'm looking at, so it's not just like all black, and because that just overwhelms me. I can see it at a glance what's family, what's work, and what's personal. And even so, like you saw earlier, that page is color coded. My month at a glance is color coded, so I can see if I have a month that's like super heavy in work or personal or family related stuff. So that is why I love color coding. Obviously, I love these erasable ones because in my business, there's cancellations. And so being able to erase a cancellation or move an appointment, like this one, I'm going to move this appointment, is so helpful because then, I mean, it's very faint. You can kind of see that there was an appointment there, but it just makes it so much nicer than having everything crossed off. So, yeah. I hope you enjoyed learning a little bit about how I functionally plan in here. Definitely let me know if you have questions or if there's things that you want to hear more about, and I'll make sure and cover that in a future video. But thanks again for joining me, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.